My name is Julie Plesser. I'm an Associate Technical Fellow, and I work in Environmental Control Systems, or cabin comfort. All the air that goes to the passenger compartment goes through this ducting right here. I've been on the 787 since before it was deemed the 787. There is no typical day. So on a daily basis, we could be designing new designs for product improvements for our systems, to answering customer inquiries and service, to mentoring employees. I truly enjoy that. Here's your plane coming up. You know, women aren't in the engineering fields when I started to go through school, and what I tell myself and any girls coming up through the sciences and anything that they think is challenging, don't be afraid to fail. Learn from it and make yourself a better person.
Hi, my name's Aaron Moeller. I'm the Position 3 Manager in Wing Systems Installation. We do flap tracks and struts primarily in our position. It's part of what makes the wing work, what helps you gain altitude, lose altitude, accelerate, decelerate. In Wing Systems Installation, we're installing all the flight controls, all the sensors, all the fueling, all the hydraulic lines, all the cables that actually make the wing work. We put 5 wings out that door every single day. Boeing's just been really good to me my entire life. I'm second generation. My sister met her husband on this line. You know, Boeing is family.
I'm Josh Sutton. I work on the engines on Float A8. Pretty much where we wrap everything out, get it out to the field. I'll take the controls. I'll usually be one of the guys to lift the engine up and get it close to where it needs to be. We use various amounts of tools, you know, torque wrenches. It's an important part of the build. I like what I do. I get to hang the engines on a 737. And I mean, most of us fly on 737s when we go to the airport. So it's fun to walk on that plane and say, I was probably a part of that right there. It's something to be proud of.
My name is Tracy Gertino. I'm an operations leader for the 777X program in composite wing assembly. What excites me most in my daily activities on 777X is empowering my team to do the best job that they can, knocking down any kind of barriers that they may have throughout their day, and working with all of our support organizations to give the airplane what the airplane needs. The reason I wanted to be in leadership is about the people. So I want to be there for the people. I want to be there to help them, to inspire them, so that their conversation at the dinner table is all about how fun they had at work and how much they learned and what they accomplished and how they met their goals. One of the features of the 777X wing is it has folding wing tips that fold up to allow it in most any airport within the world. The first wing loaded on the left-hand side for what's known as our static airplane, and it was just the most inspirational thing that any of us could ever wish for. When I'm standing out there waiting for the first flight of the first 777X airplane to take off, my whole heart and soul will be on that runway with that airplane, and I'm pretty positive I'm going to cry.
For the MAX 10 that's coming through the factory in 2019, the big change on this new derivative is really the main landing gear.
So the virtual reality session enables the mechanics to see firsthand how to install the gear.
These are the people that can help us make the most efficient choices and help develop the best method for achieving the engineering requirements that we have for the landing gear.
I can physically put my hands on it to see what works and what doesn't.
From there, we'll bring those feedback back to the design team and then work on those to make sure those things are incorporated into when we actually do the installation.
This is important because it's the future. This is where industry is going.
Oh, nice.
It makes the job exciting when others get excited about the work you do.
I love it.
Simply proud to work at Boeing, that's for sure.
Awesome.
Taxi is a big program milestone, right? It's the first time that the airplane's moving on its own power.
Once the airplane's whole and we start operating the airplane and getting on test, that's when it gets really exciting for us.
There's been a lot of people for a long time working on this airplane, and to see it come together and taxi for the first time, it's huge. It's a great feeling for everybody.
Hi, I'm Ruth Morlas. I am a production test pilot for Boeing, and I'm also the Eco Demonstrator project pilot for this year. I work with engineers that are developing technologies to make our airplanes more efficient, more enjoyable for the passengers, and safer. I think our mission of connect, protect, explore, and inspire, the protect part, I would like to think is also relevant to our planet. Advice that I would give to young people is to not be afraid to try. The best thing I think that he said to me was, well, why don't you just become a pilot? And so when he asked me that question, I thought, can I? And it's just a simple question. When somebody has a certain mental model, just asking them to consider something outside of that can change the course of someone's life like it did for me.